Today's video is honestly partly YouTube golf news, partly just like absolute comedy show. I can't believe I'm making this video, but I am, because it's my job and I owe it to you guys, and I want to provide you guys with the most up-to-date YouTube golf news. I want to cover it for you. So if you enjoy this content, hit that subscribe button, because like 65-70% of you guys watching these videos aren't subscribed. Today we are talking about an ex-good athlete who has been accused of cheating. It is the craziest story. I'm talking about it not just because of, this person getting accused of cheating because of an issue we're going to talk about, but because of what happened afterwards. You guys are going to want to stick around and hear this one. Anyways, let's hop on over. Obviously, who we are talking about today is Ben Hatton Golf, ex-good athlete. We had the story with him earlier this year down at the Desert Open. We talked all about that in extent of him leaving, whatever. He's been pursuing his own pro golf journey since and documenting it, which I've said for a long time, nobody's ever done extremely well on YouTube, and at least on an individual perspective. Brian Bros obviously do it as like a group channel, and it's a little bit different, but this is like, someone starting, I don't want to say at the bottom, but at like the mini tour level, and really trying to grind his way up to the top, and really just documenting the whole journey and the whole process. And I think there's a space for it in YouTube. I think now there's a couple of people trying to do it, but I think Ben is probably the one doing it the best right now, in my opinion. I like his videos, I like his editor, good stuff. All right, anyways, so what we're talking about today is this video right here. The tour, I almost won my first professional tournament. So I watched it, 53 minutes, great video. Go watch it. Like I said, most of his professional golf videos. Now, I mean, you can see I don't watch the ones that are like whatever, but the ones that are like actual tournament vlogs, it's like my favorite content ever. So very much enjoying this stuff. But anyways, I clicked on this video. I watched it all through this morning. It's cool. He was playing at the Tom Watson Challenge, I think it's called. And it was like a local state challenge, and to find out who's the best golfer in a state and XYZ. He talked about it. It's very neat. Very much enjoyed it. But the drama rolled around. Let's go look at the comments first, I guess. The comments are very interesting in this one, because what ended up happening was Ben shot on the first round on, I think it was the 16th hole. Let me try and find that for you guys real quick. He was playing, overall, great golf, great tournament. He gets to the 16th hole. It's a par 4. He shoots, he makes a bogey, but he records it down right here. Records it down as a par. So you can see right here, this 16th hole, basically it was 5 shots. If you go back and you watch, I'm not gonna do it, it'll take forever. But you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it was 5 shots. It was recorded down as a 4. I think the 8th hole as well, someone said it was, yeah, it's recorded as a 3 on a par 5. So there were just like, this is a scoring graphic, for those of you who don't know, that his editor puts in after the fact. So it's obviously not like in real time, Ben's inputting it into his scorecard and then submitting that scorecard at the end of the event, which by the way happened months ago, I think. Like this one was a while ago. This is his editor months later inputting it into After Effects and making a mistake. So anyways, they had a mistake. And if you scroll down and you look through the comments, there are some pretty hilarious ones of people just like pointing it out, which is like fine. That's good. YouTube pointing it out. A lot of people then backing up and be like, well, if you actually just like read the, scorecard and do math yourself, you'll realize that like, oh, okay, well, yes, hole 1, first round. Yeah, was that a bogey or not? Yes, I mean, it was 5 shots, so it's bogey. So it probably was clearly a typo, but the one that really got me was 16, not a 5. So there's another one right here. This is the one. Bogey on 16th, or am I tripping? All right, so the reason why this is so funny, you scroll down, the first comment in response, Austin Brent 2963 is where it gets good. You are not wrong. You are not tripping, brah. It was a bogey on the 16th. I emailed, you see how I just disliked that? I emailed the event coordinator. This YouTube golf viewer of Ben Hatton, who's not, he's not Grant Horvath. He's the guy trying to make a name for himself. He's the guy on the come up. This guy who's on the come up, who I won't ruin the result of this video for you if you haven't seen it, but played incredibly. This dude is getting emailed by Austin Brent 2963. Well, he's not getting emailed. He's getting emailed on behalf of himself to the event director of the Tom Watson Challenge. Austin also commented 16, you recorded 5 when you wrote down a 4. Yep, anyways, posted 5. But if you look at the final scores, it's +2 despite adding the +1. Listen, their responses to this are absolutely hilarious. Austin Brent, you should probably have done some quick math first, LOL. If you truly email the event coordinator, you will be the biggest nerd on the planet. I really hope this was rage bait. Bro, I've got some news for you at home, ladies and gentlemen. This was not rage bait. This was in fact absolutely factual, because yesterday on Ben's story, he posted two things. The Watson Challenge video has people reaching out to the tournament director reporting rules violations. Are you ready for this? This was the actual email sent from our friend right here, Austin Brent 2963, the dweeb of the day. Sent. Hello, I'm contacting you in regards to an apparent incorrect scoring on the Tom Watson Golf Challenge. I was hoping there was a way you could forward this proof or put me in contact with the proper channels in order to rectify this. The runner-up to this year's challenge is Ben Hatton. He appears to have reported an incorrect score on the 16th hole of his first round. See video evidence here. Thank you in advance for your assistance in this matter. This is over a typo, by the way, Ben writes. This is insanity. Now, listen, let me just caveat this by saying golf is a game of integrity. I get that, especially at the professional level when you start putting money into it and all these kind of things. And like, sure, if someone makes a mistake and things you see it on PGA Tour, like you want to rectify it, you don't want to, like, you can't just let something slide. I get it. But that's like if you're at the event, if you're playing in the event and you notice someone else you're playing with does something, or a caddy, you know, something, or someone like this is Austin Brent 2963 on YouTube, and he is emailing the event coordinator saying that this is something he noticed, when he didn't just take 4 seconds to just think through the fact that maybe it was just a typo and that the score in the end actually added up to the correct score if he did in fact get a 5 on that hole and not a 4. Listen, this is just the internet being the internet, but this is the internet being the internet to a whole nother level, and this was too good not to share. So I feel for Ben. I mean, this is ridiculous that he would have to deal with this, and like, these are the things, honestly, that would make me, like, I play competitive golf now, right? I think I told you guys I've played in 3 tournaments. I just played my 3rd tournament. I shot my career low in a tournament, which is only 3 tournaments, but I shot 1 over 73. Very proud of that. That's awesome. I want to keep getting better. I want to keep playing in tournaments. Maybe one day I'll be playing in professional tournaments. It's kind of a goal. I don't think I'm ever going to document it, because like this kind of stuff you have to deal with is just, I don't know. These are the things that make me happy, that I just get to stand here and talk to your faces, and then I can go do my golf thing on my own. And I like bringing the internet into, anyways. Kudos to Ben for sticking with it. What I'm trying to say here is I feel for the guy, because he deserves better than this. He doesn't deserve to have to deal with this stuff while trying to also pursue golf at the highest level. But again, at the same time, by dealing with this kind of stuff, he doesn't have to go like, I don't know, like declog drains for 8 hours a day and then go try to practice. So he is, you know, it's champagne problem. He's blessed for sure. I'm sure he'd tell you that as well. But this is just one that was too funny to pass up. YouTube golf is amazing, but sometimes, I mean, not you guys. You guys are the real ones. You guys are the YouTube golf fans. I know my audience. You guys are supporting all these creators. Why else would you be watching me? I've got all the best YouTube golf fans from all channels. They come here because you want to hear more about all your favorite creators. So we got like the most best audience ever. These are the trolls that are just like hiding around the internet, looking for something to sink their little teeth into, like that guy who helps Voldemort, the little mouse guy, the rat guy from Harry Potter. That's this guy. That is Austin. What was his name? I forget it already. Austin Brent 2963. See you guys in the next one.